Who's there? Welcome to Farming Simulator 17 on Lone Oak Farm. We're going to start out today with getting some silage bales into the cattle barn so they'll be ready for the cattle. So I'm going to run over here. Actually, I think I'm going to get this tractor that is in the pasture, because I'm not going to want that tanker in the pasture once I get cattle. If dairy cattle are worked with, if you have a person that's good at animal husbandry, they will usually be quite gentle, but also they'll be quite curious, and they'll wonder about this water tanker here. And they will possibly come over and start chewing on the hoses and the tires and working on things, because I've had dairy cattle do things like that. Or at the very least, they're just liable to poke around and not necessarily improve the actually what I should do. I have got let's see. Ooh, this tractor does not. I got the tractor that doesn't have the front loader. If I were definitely going to keep this tractor, and I'm still not sure, I would take it over to the shop and get a front loader attachment. And I guess for right now, I'm just going to leave this tractor in here. Now let's see. I think this is the one. This is the one that has the front loader attachment. Oh, and I forgot, I've got to move this. And I'm just going to take this whole rig and just put it back. This is where they had it when I got to the farm, and I'm just going to leave it in here. I guess I could have customized the truck right in here, and I had not realized that. Here we go. I always find it a little easier to do in cab. Most in cab things are not. Doesn't make it easier to do, but for the hooking up the front loader, it's easier to get that tractor between those arms. Okay. List this. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's got the fork on there. Take a view off to the side. Yeah, gonna try to get 2 bales on there. Going to very carefully go over to the barn. Put these in. Yeah, I wish we had remote control door openers here, but we don't. Okay, I thought it would take more than just the 2 bales. And I guess I'll go ahead and get 2 more. Might be easier to go out the other door. I'll have to try that sometime. Of course, I'd have to go across the lawn, which I guess it's best to stay on the road. The farm driveway. My goodness. Well, let's look at this now. Do one of these. Oh, and I was going to look, Lone Wolf, I was going to see if I could sell some of the crops. I think I'm going to go ahead and where this is up there is a high price, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, silage. Silage and hay is right up there at the top. Grass is up at the top. And the one thing I said that I wanted to get, hopefully, this crop barley will be ready soon. See how it's doing. Oh, that's not barley, that's wheat. I don't know why I was thinking it was wheat. That's my mistake. And the growth, it looks like it's close to the end of the growing stage, and it has only had 1 fertilization. I suppose, thinking about it, I ought to just see if I can fertilize. Gotta close this door. I'm probably going to switch some of this equipment around, so for right now I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm not going to take this one out to the field. Okay. Oh. This is the one I want. Take that off. I'm just going to try fertilizing that field and see. I thought it was to an earlier growth stage, so that's why I want to get the fertilizer spreader on. Somehow it looks like I've spent quite a bit of money. I don't know how I did that. Because I think after we had sold and bought all of the equipment, I thought we had over $100,000. There we go. I was not close enough. Okay, let's go out. We might just as well fill this up where it looks like right now we got plenty of money. Gonna spend a lot here though. Fertilizer is very expensive. Seed's pretty expensive too. Well, and I guess fuel's expensive. Sort of like typical farming. Maybe I shouldn't have filled this up all the way, but take this out. 55.37. Wow. Excuse me. I'm going to just spread a little here, see what happens. Then I'm going to spread a little here, see what happens. Because we may not be spreading. Let's pull back out here and we'll look. Doesn't look like it did a thing on either field. I'm just going to try a little more though. Get out into the field more. I could see one little spot on the crop field that looked like it might have done something. But maybe not. That may have been a complete waste of time. Yes, it was. Okay. Waste of time, waste of money. I'll eventually use the fertilizer, but didn't need to buy it now. Oh well. Now I know every farm that you start, there's always things like that. Next, I guess we'll get some crops to sell. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll tell you, in real life, just a little touch like that would be very expensive. And I'm just going to pull this out a little bit so hopefully I can see it. Okay, I am going to well, actually, I think what I will do is I'm going to take it and put it in that shed that has the concrete floor. And what I want to do sometime is to go ahead and probably concrete the floor in that other shed if I'm going to use that, or maybe I just maybe this would be enough and I'll just use this along with the barn, with the big shed. The only thing with the big shed is that's going to be good for storing, you know, the bales for the cattle. There, I think that should be good enough. Okay, now we got to figure out what we're going to sell and where we're going to sell it. Here we go. Now, Lone Wolf is down here, and I think that's what some of the, maybe both of them. Okay, soybeans at Lone Wolf is the highest price, and then the same thing for the sunflowers. Same thing for the canola, but that's dropping, so that's probably not a peak price. Now, I don't know for sure if this will be where we will load. Yes, it is wheat, and I want soybeans. Here we go. That's not going to take long. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to be worth it to do this or not, but I just want to get the money up as much as possible before we get cattle. I might even consider, leasing or maybe buying and then selling another field. To get the amount of money, or to get crop. If I could find a small field that wasn't too expensive, I'd get some crop to make some straw. And then I would probably sell the crop and sell the straw, because like I've said, I don't think I'm going to need any of these crops. It's going to be grass, silage, straw, hay, and then I'll need some of those components to make power food, which is something I want to do. And doesn't show on my, yeah, this is Lone Wolf. Across the Lee Bridge. And I'm going to see how much this is going to get us. Hopefully it's going to give us a bunch of money. $99.28. Well, my opinion, I think that was worth bringing that over. I don't think traffic goes the other way on this road. I probably should look both ways before I cross the street, but now we'll go back, and I think we'll get, I think it was sunflowers. We won't get as much, but at least we're back over $100,000. And probably the last thing I'm going to do today is just look on the map and see if there's some fields, small fields with wheat or barley. Ooh, I hope I didn't run over those sunflowers. I think I cut that corner a little short. I think I'm going to go ahead and at least try the autosave mod. because the last time I played, I did that whole recording and I forgot to save it during, the early part of the recording. So I'm going to run in here. Except for the trailed mowers, I really was quite happy with the equipment that we got. Okay, it's sunflowers. We're not going to get as much, but per ton. But I think it's probably worth doing. Soybeans, sunflowers. There we are. I think we got a little more of those. We're moving on here, folks. Don't have much time left here today. I've already been a little bit longer than I had intended to, but we will do our best. I'm not even slowing down for the corners. Gotta watch out, I don't want a jackknife. I've found, that if you use the cruise control and drive like this, it's very easy to jackknife the truck and trailer. Actually, I guess the whole thing is a truck, because you've got the power unit and you've got the cargo unit. Oh, I see traffic up ahead. Probably going to need to look. Or at least look from a distance. We'll just see if anything comes into view here. No, I don't think. Yeah, there's something there. Oh my goodness. There is traffic going the other way for some reason. Okay, it's okay that way. And don't see anything that way. Across the weighbridge. Just under 10,000 for that last load. This I'm not going to get as much. Boy, it's close though. Well, I better end here. Been a pretty long recording. I really appreciate your watching. You can like, subscribe, and comment below. May you have a blessed day.